The 54-year-old leader of al-Qaeda, the terrorist organization of Islamic extremists and perpetrator of the terrorist attacks on September 11, 2001, in the United States, Osama Bin Laden, was killed by soldiers during a raid on his compound hiding in Pakistan. Bin Laden was killed after an extensive international manhunt was conducted for over 10 years. 23 American Navy SEALs arrived at the complex in Abbottabad, a tourist and military hub north of Pakistan's capital, Islamabad, at approximately 1 in the morning, local time. No one was wounded when one of the helicopters crash-landed into the facility. 5 persons were killed by American gunfire during the attack, which lasted around 40 minutes and included the death of Bin Laden as well as one of his adult sons. Just 24 hours after his murder, Bin Laden's remains were buried in the Arabian Sea in line with Islamic customs after being transported by chopper to Afghanistan for formal identification. Just after midnight, President Barack Obama, who saw the attack live on video taken by a drone flying high above Abbottabad, delivered a televised statement from the White House on May 1 at EST, declaring that Bin Laden was killed. The president declared, "Justice has been served." After receiving the news, jubilant crowds gathered in front of the White House, in Times Square, and at Ground Zero in New York City. It was later discovered that Bin Laden was plotting to kill President Obama and launch a number of other attacks against the United States utilizing computer documents and other evidence the SEALs gathered during the raid, among them one on the anniversary of September 11, the deadliest terrorist attack ever to occur on American soil, which claimed nearly 3,000 lives. In Afghanistan's Tora Bora region, American-backed forces nearly captured Bin Laden there in December of that year, but he fled, and would evade American authorities for years. In August 2010, a breakthrough in the manhunt for Bin Laden occurred when CIA analysts followed the terrorist leader's courier to the Abbottabad facility, which was hidden behind high-security walls in a civilian area. Many Americans were shocked to find that the world's most infamous fugitive had likely spent the final 5 years of his life in a well-populated region less than 1 mile from an elite Pakistani military college. The U.S. media had long claimed that Bin Laden was thought to be hiding in isolated tribal areas along the Afghan-Pakistani border. Some American officials believed that Pakistani authorities helped conceal Bin Laden in Abbottabad after the raid, which the United States purportedly carried out without alerting the Pakistani government in advance, although there was no proof to support this.